Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. Ice Shirakoi is a VTuber with Astars Production, which is, I believe, an Indonesian company, VTuber organization. This is her model look there. Of course, this is her actual YouTube with Astars Production, of course, being the official one. It's a Thai one, it looks like. Thai, my bad. It wasn't Indonesian, it's Thai. So, with the TH, I'm assuming it's Thai. So here we go. This is what we're talking about today. It is Astars Production. The Thai company is mentioning that, of course, Ice Shirakoi is leaving their organization. It says, important announcement from Astars Production. Astars Production regrets to announce that our talent, Ice Shirakoi, will be graduating from Astars on April 30th. So, less than 2 weeks away at this point. Both the talent and production have discussed and reached mutual agreement. The production itself holds the talent's intention as a #1 priority, leading to this conclusion. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to all Ice Shirakoi fans who have always supported and encouraged our talent. As for the pre-graduation activities, they will be announced on Ice Shirakoi's X channel. And in part of Ice Shirakoi's YouTube channel, memberships will be closed on April 30th, so they were going to close it at the day of her graduation. So if you had bought it for May or whatever by that time, you will be most likely refunded. And the YouTube channel memberships will be closed at that point, including other content that is sold in the form of merchandise and audio files. So everything is pretty much going to be stopped. Their channel seems to be still, stay up. And from what I'm seeing, they're not saying that's going to be shutting down, just the memberships are. If you have any questions, of course, contact the agency directly. Don't contact the talents. Don't contact any other Astars Production people, other than the actual people in charge of it, which usually tend to be the management and such. So, of course, be respectful. That's just what I ask. Be respectful. You don't have to do anything, but, it's just kind of common courtesy, common etiquette to be respectful in that sense. So, of course, it does suck for the people who enjoy Ice Shirakoi, and I do hope that whatever they've decided to do, whether it is in their IRL personal life or going indie or whatever it is, I do wish them the best of luck. We have some news that may not be the best news out there, especially not for people who wanted to hear the song again. We have confirmation at the beginning of the year that Full Color would not be released at all. That's Full Color from Gura will not be released at all. So just temper expectations, please don't expect that to be happening. Basically, like something specifically from her, a specific thing from her will not be happening. I do have an announcement to make later today for a project though, so please stay tuned for that. So yeah, it is unfortunately a situation where Full Color will not be there. And people are saying here, from what I'm aware, this is one thing that I did want to mention here because this person I want to give credit to this person, Anon2, who is, giving some more context here. This makes the only existing versions Halloween first concerts, Connect the World, sung by Gura, Hololive's 4th anniversary, sung by Kali, the song that we're talking about right now. The instrumentals do exist, no public access to them. So the only 2 people that have sung it so far are, of course, Gura singing it in Connect the World, and Hololive 4th anniversary and Kali singing it there. That is unfortunate that Full Color will not be released. Did this factor into what is happening with Gura? We don't know. It is, going too much into the realm of conspiracy theory to think that this was the big factor, but this may have been a contributing factor, as in like everything, all the stress that she had that she mentioned, the bunch of stress that she's had, everything like that. And then also with this added on top of it, could very well be one of the things that, which is too much. Working on projects and things like this, of course, as has been mentioned by other people, they probably knew for months now that she was going to be graduating, or at the least had a good idea. If her gen mates knew, then probably management knew, of course, because of the fact she'd been gone for like a year and such, that this was a possibility. Now, seeing that, why didn't they personally go and try to make it happen before she graduated? I don't know. or at least make it happen sometime, earlier in the year, since it's been something that's been happening for a while now. The project is not something that just happened, a month or two ago. This is something that usually these type of projects, especially big projects like the full color thing, they said beginning of the year they had confirmation it was not going to come out, which means that it was either a multi-year project or at least 6-month project and that type of stuff, which sucks for the people that are trying to get things to happen. This is a shame for Wonder Riku, Gura, and the community overall, but of course sometimes tough decisions do have to be made. I'm not an apologist, as you know, for a cover or anything like that. It's just business is business sometimes, and it doesn't care what is going on unless, it affects the bottom line, unfortunately, in some cases. Before we start, remember, Ina is in the company. Ina enjoys her time in the company. Ina knows way more about the company than we do. Even though she doesn't know everything about the company, she definitely knows more than any of us ever will. This is her saying what she thought and what she is thinking, and the fact that she does not like that people are doom posting. And that is, of course, her right. I do not like doom posting myself, saying this is over for Hololive, or, Hololive is a black company. No. There's some things going on. Yes, there's some things that need to get fixed, just like every single company run by a human being, and probably even those run by AI, need things to get fixed. It is something that's going to happen. You criticize constructively. You criticize constructively to make sure things change. Now let's see what she says.
I also like to say that I know it is like the big news, and it is kind of common sense as well, but I hope that, it's not just the fans, but it's also all the other members as well, where we have a lot of thoughts to go through as well, so I hope that you don't go bother the girls too much.
Oh, that's absolutely.
We're basically probably all gonna be talking about it, talking about our thoughts and stuff, but just be considerate, and yeah.
Absolutely be considerate.
Everyone is going through the same sad feels, so yeah. Callie put it into words better than I did, but I just don't want people trying to find fault in something or anyone. Yeah. Callie's really good for that. If you want to kind of, I guess, get what I'm getting at, it's probably better to go look at what Callie said, because she said it better than what I could, so. But I know that you guys who watch me regularly already know that, there's still a lot of members, all the members are still, doing their best. Kiara probably said it better than I did as well, because for me, I'm just like, you guys know what I mean, right? And she said we shouldn't worry about you because she had you handcuffed.
No, Ina's safe too, don't worry. I got her. I have her handcuffed to me. I know I talked about leashing her, but like figuratively, I have her handcuffed to me. So don't worry.
That's right, I'm gonna call you guys out. Whoever is going to be saying like, oh, Ina's gonna be next. Guess what? You're stuck with me for a while, okay?
There you go. She stopped all that right there.
Whoever is saying that just doesn't watch me regularly. It's like, why do you think I'm in Japan most of the year, why am I putting in all these funds and time to be in Japan to do all these cool things? Don't worry, guys. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Oh no, it's terrible. I'm stuck with Ina. It would make me sad if you guys are part of all the doom posting. So, and I know you guys aren't. It's probably the people who aren't regularly tuned into our streams, etc. I'm gonna be here as long as there's something that I want to achieve and I want to do, and I'm having fun. So we will continue having fun here on the Ninomai Ina's channel until I become Granny. I don't know. Actually.
So yeah, that is the thing. She seems to be happy, and the reason why I think some people are thinking Ina's next. Remember, she had that problem with her the visa for work visa for Japan, and that caused a lot of issues. The visa to go to Japan, things like that, caused a lot of issues for her. That was, of course, in an unforeseen circumstance, an unforeseen situation, and I do hate that it happened to her. Period. But I am glad that she is going to be staying for a while. And of course, that is very good for everybody involved. Virtual Market, VKet-chan, is making a big announcement. It's a huge announcement for other people. It is a huge virtual market that they always have, both in an actual like location and they have it in VR chat or a VR space. They have that there. Check out Blue Sky and Discord to learn more. This is something that happened last year. I did cover it when it happened last year. This is a long one, so let's go. They also have VKet Ambassador Gen 2 popping out. You can see all of them here. They are a part of VKet Gen 2. You have Uzuri Miya, Ayumi Onesan, Asterix EVR, KK Cyber AI, Les Gerbiels, Mono Monet, which is a big one. Mono Monet is nice. Hats off to the Gen 1 ambassadors and Gen 2. Mr. Ivanovich, Dancing Drossel, Toracel, and Skulls VT. So a lot of people here that show off their stuff. And it says hats off to the Gen 1 members. Each shall continue shaping VKet, VR chat, and the virtual world for a better place to be. We hope you cross paths again. And this is, of course, in showing of each one. Uzurmiya. We have the Asterix Z as well. Glitter out of the jar people. Such an honor to be one of the VKet official ambassadors. She is, of course, a Madame Kana, a V reporter, a virtual reporter there. You have Ivanovich. I'm very happy and proud to announce that I will be part of the VKet ambassadors team. For all those who are interested in participating in VKet and are Hispanic, please send me a DM with any questions you may have. We have here Mechamart as well. Let's work hard to make VKet shine even brighter. Sierra, which is Toracel there, is beyond excited to announce that I'm part of VKet's next generation of ambassadors. Been a huge fan of this event for years, meeting tons of wonderful artists and people through it. So it is good. There are, like I mentioned before, a lot of negative things that have been happening, but I do want to show, Skull's Nightshade as well, saying I get to announce that she's going to be a part of it. So excited for the opportunity. Everyone is very excited. Another team, IAS, International Advocacy and Support Team. That's their IAS team that they are also announcing. DBQD, Gel, VR Spades, Kudo, Sinrinth. You have Nopeed. You have Pablo's Corner, Mr. Savvy Chap, and Shadow Viver VR. With each one of them giving their stories about how they got to be a part of it. Excited to announce that they're going to be a part of it. Creators and communities, let's meet up and make VKet amazing. It is a huge thing, as you're seeing here. Sinrith, you're seeing all these other people, a bunch of other people. You have Sinrith, so you can see as, a bunch of other people. There are a ton of people here who you can take a look at and see that they are doing wonderful things. Vienna Vtuber, which is a larger Vtuber. It's like a dragon Vtuber, I believe. You can see here. She is having her, she had been, kind of saying that this was going to be happening eventually. She's having her, farmer Vienna stuff. And as you can see, she is also having the full-on debut along with Gamer Subs. And also, she seems to have a full-on standee that you can buy. Not a standee, but a model. Full-on scale model of her Vienna design. So that is nice to see. And of course we have here the trailer is by Vortoxy, Bolide Official, Science and Celia did the model itself. And here you go is releasing on Saturday is more of her merch there. And of course this is Celia showing some of her other things that are popping in here. For Vienna, for any VTuber, it is always a huge thing. It says your work on this model was beyond stunning. I cannot wait to show it to everyone. So she's going to be debuting all this kind of stuff. This is a bit of a shorter one. As you know me, usually I'm a very big yapper. Vienna, needs no introduction. She is a large VTuber. A lot of people already know about her. She's friends with a lot of other large indie VTubers. So, by now you probably have already heard about her. If you haven't, well then here you go. You can take a look at it on April 19th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and take a look at everything that she has to show you. Crimzon Ruze of Holostars EN, the greatest beast hunter and your least favorite idol of Holostars EN, has a very base take here. This is about AI art, or at least I can assume pretty closely that this is AI art based. And it says, artists are the backbone of the community. If you don't have any respect for people that make your hobbies and passions possible, then you're both morally bankrupt and a short-sighted brainlet. Thanks, Ruze. And then of course Axel is like, he's right, GXR, well said. Ambrose, well said. A lot of people well said. A lot of people are just agreeing. Base take. That's why he's the GOAT. And then says, found this today from VGen Artist. Let me say it like this, what the frick, I'm so disappointed in people, but A, she didn't know that she accidentally drew 6 fingers. Yeah, that's AI art right there. That's why people have an issue with it. If you are doing AI art and passing it off as your own, and then, you know, charging people for it, that can get people very angry. I'm just going to be honest and say, the only times I have used AI art is for inspiration. It's a tool. It's a tool for inspiration, private inspiration, in the sense of what would my character look like with a hat, etc., etc. And then I get inspired by that, and then, you know, I can see, like, is it going to be a good look? Is it not going to be a good look? Should I commission someone to do something similar or not? But when I get art that I do and keep for myself and actually put out publicly, I do commission somebody. I don't have a lot of money. I'm extremely poor, so I do not do that very often. But when I do, I try to make sure that it's not AI art, and I try to make sure to support artists, of course. If I ever do put AI art, it's like, oh, this is funny, this is weird, I will say this was AI created, this was just AI generated, just a funny thing. It is not meant to be anything official. It is just like, oh, what would I look like if I was, you know, purple instead of blue? That type of thing, a color shift type of thing. But, you know, I can understand why people dislike it. I don't like that generative AI takes from actual artists. Like, it will, like Grok and others, will train themselves on art from an actual artist. What I mean by that is that it will scour art out there that's in the world. Grok says that it does this on Twitter and other things like that. It will scour what's out there and use it to train its algorithms to make art. That, in and of itself, is a problem. That, in and of itself, is basically stealing from actual artists. That's why I will do my best to never put out any AI art. If I do, I'll say this is AI. This is just a weird idea. This is just a weird thing that just wanted to see how it would look like. And, you know, as I'm poor, sometimes I'll be doing that. But if I actually want something, you know, official, then I will, of course, commission somebody for it. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, people that I find that I want to showcase for you. I do this because I want there to be at least some positivity. There's been a lot of negative stuff happening, a lot of stuff happening recently, and I do want some positivity to occur here, of course. I do thank you for being here, and let's go on with this person that we're talking about today. Lovella VTuber is a Twitch partner, sleep-deprived demon, SSW artist, etc., etc. there. And let's take a look about what they are doing on their channel. A demon who likes playing games. Let's take a look at some games they've played.
And you still look perfect as days go by, even though
So this is an ASMR thing. She does ASMR, she does that type of stuff, but she also plays games, which I wanted to show you guys a little bit here of her actually playing games. ASMR is a thing that, of course, some people will like. Some people prefer, you know, playing of games. So this is games that she plays occasionally. This one was 18 hours ago. So yeah, she's singing as she's playing, which gets a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people love that. So, you know, playing and singing and things like that. So yeah, she has a lot of things there. Lovella VT, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And of course, I will have this channel in the description down below, of course. I do appreciate it, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.